Hello everybody, it is Kayla Brissi here from kaylabrissi.com. I am so excited to talk to you guys today about publicity, but more specifically how you can create your very own and unique media kit that you can use for publicity opportunities for your business. So before we dive into that, let me quickly introduce myself. Like I mentioned, my name is Kayla Brissi, and I help and support entrepreneurs and small business owners to be able to create a unique marketing strategy that allows them to be able to harness the power of content marketing, that'll allow them to be able to increase their exposure, generate leads, and obviously increase their sales. So today, like I said, we're going to talk about publicity. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So you may or may not know what a media kit is. So let me quickly explain what it is, and so that we're all on the same page here. So essentially a media kit is simply a page on your website, or it could even be a digital PDF or a printable PDF if you'd like, but it's a document that it's going to allow you to provide relevant information to others about your business, about your brand, about any upcoming events, or even a launch of some sort. Okay, so a media kit can also be identified as a press kit. So they're really one and the same. The words or the terms are used interchangeably. So just kind of keep that in mind. But essentially it's all the information needed for journalists or reporters or advertisers or partners, even clients, potential clients that are coming to work with you, where they have one central place where they are able to quickly grab the information that they need about your business and brand or the upcoming event or a launch, in order to be able to make a decision or to be able to do their job, write an article, what have you. Okay, so there are a few different things and a few different reasons why a media kit is important for you. And so I want to quickly talk about them, because a lot of people that I speak with, or a lot of entrepreneurs or small business owners or even authors, they don't realize the importance of a media kit and how it can really impact and positively change what they've got going on in their business. So when we're looking at a media kit for publicity, there are, I'm going to give you guys five, at least my five, benefits of why you want to leverage and harness a media kit. So first things first, you have time, okay? So having a media kit is going to allow you to save a lot of time in the long run, because you'll no longer have to try and gather all the information that you need from various places. You'll all have a central hub, right, where all your information is stored, so that you are able to quickly grab it and share it with whomever needs that information. Okay, so the second one is control. Control over the message that is being shared to others about your business and your brand. So you are able to control how others are presenting your business or presenting yourself, so you can control how you're being perceived, right? And how you wish your audience to see you. Okay, so you're controlling the message, you're controlling the way that your brand is perceived, you're controlling the information that others are getting about your business, your brand, the event, what have you. So it puts you in the driver's seat to be able to be in control of that marketing message that you are sharing. Now, the third benefit is really the professionalism, okay? So when you are providing the right information, when you're providing information to the media or to a partner, you want to have a professional image, right? So by having a media kit, it actually helps you build that image, even as a newbie, right? And so you're able to establish trust between you and the media, or you and the partners, or you and the potential client, what have you. So you're building that image, and you're presenting a professional image that's building that trust. Now, the fourth one that I have for you is confidence. Okay, so confidence, you're probably wondering, what does this have to tie in? But essentially with a media kit, the confidence factor comes into place with your potential clients or even potential partners, okay? So the confidence factor is that you are presenting to them and presenting the professionalism of your media kit, where you're presenting and showcasing that you are a credible business, that you are an expert in your industry, and it gives them ease of knowing that they know more about your business and who you are and the particular problems that you solve, or whatever you are offering to your audience. Okay, so you're building that trust factor, you're building the relationships, and you're increasing the confidence that they know who you are. All right. And then the last one is sales. So this is obviously one of my favorite ones, clearly, because sales, we all want to make more money. So with a media kit, the beauty of that is you can actually generate more qualified leads for your business. And in order to do that with the media kit, the advantage is that you're going to reach an audience that would probably have never heard of you otherwise. And so when you are tapping into different options with your media kit, you're typically reaching a new audience that wouldn't have heard about you. So by leveraging that and stepping out of your comfort zone a little bit, and utilizing that media kit, you can start generating those new qualified leads for your business. Pretty incredible, right? So those are my favorite reasons why you should definitely consider to have a media kit. That's why they're important, and definitely want to take a look at that for your business. So the next question that I often get asked is, who is a media kit for? All right, who is it for, and do I really need one? All right, so to keep this short, essentially, I'm going to tell you, in my professional opinion, everybody needs to create a media kit for their business. So it doesn't matter if you're a blogger, it doesn't matter if you're an author, a speaker, a brick and mortar business, if you do strictly online business, even if you're an affiliate marketer or an MLM. Everyone can use a media kit because they can be used in a variety of different ways based on your unique business. So what I have in my media kit may not be exactly the same what you'd have in yours, but we all can utilize the benefits and the power of a media kit for our business. So I truly do believe that every single person can and should have one at their disposal because it's great for announcing new business, it's great for announcing a product launch, it's or advertising a particular event. It's there to help you increase your exposure by announcing to your audience what is going on with your business. Okay? So when you have a media kit, you can do a few different things with it. So you could utilize it to be able to respond to someone who has reached out to feature you. So when they ask for your bio and your links and your headshot, you don't have to worry about sending all that over. You can provide your media kit. You can utilize it to pitch to someone whom with you would like to partner for additional exposure. You could share them at events that you're at or conferences with your peers. So this is where you're probably going to need a digital, or excuse me, a physical one, but you could even share a digital one, if you were able to do that. It's going to be able to allow you to help encourage other brands to be able to request your media kit. Okay, so when others know that you have one, they can easily request it. And then you're going to be able to even provide it to potential clients or customers of yours, as a way for you to show them your credentials or even samples of your work. So you can create it as a type of a portfolio. So there's a few different things that you can do with your media kit, like I mentioned, and just from the 5 reasons that I gave you, options, you can see how every type of business can utilize it in a different way. So there is power behind the media kit. I strongly recommend that you, create one and utilize it. See how it's going to help benefit your business and move you forward in the direction with your marketing and increasing your exposure. And ultimately, the end game is to be able to generate more leads and increase more sales so that you can increase your income and impact. Okay? All right, so enough about all that. Let's go ahead and dive in and let's talk about how do you actually create a media kit. Okay, so I will tell you like the how. I'm not going to give you the how details because you can create it however you want. So whether you want to use a program like Photoshop or if you want to create it in Microsoft Word or even PowerPoint or Canva, you're welcome to do that. I'm going to tell you what you should include in your media kit so that you can then go and create it on your own. So there's a lot of different ways that you can create it. It's really just using your creativity. Let your creativity shine. Okay, I have seen a variety of different design elements that come into the media kit, and in my opinion, there's really no right or wrong way to really do it in terms of the design. So just eliminate the stress, eliminate the anxiety over thinking like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to create it. If you incorporate the elements that I'm going to share with you, you can create one that is going to be visually appealing and one that speaks to you, that really showcases your personality and your style. Okay? Now, I don't know what others are probably going to tell you about that, but that's just what I feel and what I think about it. And I like to see the variety of, the media kits that come through, because they really are different and they really do showcase the particular person's brand and their personality, and allows me to get a little bit of a different feel for them based on how they design their media kit. Okay, so all of the things that I'm going to share with you of what you could include in your media kit, they are recommended. You can choose to include any of them that you choose that you see fit for your particular media kit based on your business. But I want to give you guys all the options of what you can consider to put in there, and to give you a little bit of info on each of these and essentially why you should consider having them in there. Okay, now some of these obviously are going to be ones that you for sure want to have in there, like your logo or your header or your intro, your bio, right? Those are things that are automatic, they need to have. But you will see that throughout some of the ones that I give you later here, that they're more optional. They're not required. They're kind of an added design element, an extra element to give your media kit some oomph that you can consider. Okay, so let's talk about the ones that you should for sure have in your media kit to start. So your logo and your header, okay, like I mentioned. So you could use your professional brand's logo, or you could use a header image on your media kit so that you are branding the media kit for your business. Now, the other thing that you need to have for sure is your intro, okay? Or I should say an intro letter. So this is what I recommend. Basically, it's a pitch letter where you are sharing why they should work with you or partner with you or advertise for you or whatever it's going to be. But you're going to include that inside of your media kit or your press kit with your contact information, okay? So if you have a recent press release, you could add that in there as well. Okay, so updated press release or recent publication articles, or a recent press release that you want to share, links to previous interviews or speeches or media coverage could also be included under press inside of your media kit. All right. Then you want to look at your bio. Okay, so your bio is important. Your bio is going to give you you want to provide a short professional bio that's really highlighting your accolades and who you are. Okay, now there are a ton of different bios that you can create, but that is my personal opinion on that, is that you want to create one that's professional to highlight your accolades. You also seriously want to consider and highly recommend that you have your headshot in there, okay? So provide a professional headshot, no selfies. You don't, if you really kind of can't, if you can't have a professional headshot done with a true professional, have someone take your picture, go get dressed up, do your hair and your makeup, put on some nice clothes, look the part, go find some place that has a neutral background that's not all crazy, and have someone take your headshot, okay? It may not be professional, but it's still going to be better than a selfie or, one that's in a really dark room or whatever the case may be, all right? But typically, you want to have that professional headshot all the time in there so that they can put a name in the business name, in the brand, to a face when they see your face in the media kit. Okay, now the About section I recommend as well. The About is where you're going to tell your potential clients or partners more about your business and what you're about. So this could be where you include maybe a snippet, maybe your mission statement, or you just highlight some bullet points, or you can kind of play around with this here a little bit, but you want to essentially give them enough information so that they know enough about your business and what you're really about, and let them determine if they really want to partner with you in whatever capacity that you are asking them to partner with you. Okay. Now, the other option that you should consider is your audience. Okay. So when you're looking at your audience, this is recommended because you want to have a detailed description of who your target audience is so that they can determine whether or not it's a good fit. So this is particularly important if you are partnering with someone, right? And you want them to know that your audience is in alignment with theirs. So this could work, obviously for advertising. So they know whether or not who your target audience is really their listening audience, or maybe their reading audience, or whatever it's going to be. If you're looking to partner with another business for mutual benefit and exposure with each other, you definitely want to make sure that your audiences are similar, okay, or the same. So just some things to think about. So if you include your audience, that's going to be able to help them prepare marketing material. It's going to let them know who your audience is, and really determine whether or not it's a good fit to be able to work together in whatever capacity that you are seeking. Okay. Now, these other ones are some options here for you. So online. So depending on your media kit and depending on the business that you have and depending on how you're reaching out or with the type of publicity that you are seeking, you may want to consider including your social media handles, the number of your followers, and your website traffic. Okay, so what are you getting on a monthly basis? This typically comes into play when you are looking to partner with someone for additional exposure, or if they're going to feature you as a particular expert and they want to make sure that your audience size is large enough, or things of that nature. So that is an option to include. You don't have to include that all the time, but depending on the circumstances and situation, this is one that you may need to consider. Another optional one for you is testimonials. Okay, so I actually recommend having this. Is not an optional one, but it can be an optional one. So provide testimonials from past clients, from advertisers, or even both. Okay, you don't need to put in 15 different testimonials, but find, 3 really good testimonials that really highlight what you're all about and add them into your media kit. Now we're talking about partnership, okay? So this is another one that I definitely strongly recommend, but it is optional. But I recommend it because with the partnership, you are sharing all the ways in which you wish to partner with other brands for a mutual benefit, okay? So this could be, you can let them know that you're open to guest writing, or you're open to podcast interviews, or in-person interviews, or speaking events, right? So you're letting them know what types of events or activities that you're interested in doing or that you are willing to do in order to partner with another brand or partner with the media or whatever the case may be. Okay. Next, we have Q&A. So this is another one that I really do recommend, but it is optional. So the Q&A is where you are providing a sample listing of all the questions that an interviewer could be asking you as the interviewee. Okay, so this takes out the guesswork. It takes off the pressure of the interviewer to be able to think of questions to ask you, and you will provide questions that you already know the answers to, so you're already prepared, and so it eliminates a lot of that stress and anxiety that may come from unknown questions that may be asked or things of that nature. Okay. Next, we have your contact info. This is required. This is not optional. This is required. So your contact info, you want to share how you can be reached for publicity opportunities or for partnerships or even for hire. Okay. So your contact info, your email, your phone number, even if you want them to connect with you on social media, let them know how they can find you and connect with you. That is an absolute requirement. You for sure need to have that in your media kit. Now we have a calendar. So this one is completely optional as well. So a calendar, this is where you can share specific information about upcoming events or promotions that are relevant to whomever you're reaching out to for, exposure or for partnership of that nature. So you can provide them additional things that are coming up so that they can potentially talk about those whenever they are interviewing you or advertising your business or whatever the case may be. Okay. Then you can also choose to add in your rates. Okay, so this is obviously definitely optional, but if you are sharing this with potential clients and you're creating a media kit that lets your potential clients know more about you, and it's kind of like the Cliff Notes version of everything, because let's be honest, they can find everything on your website, but a lot of times people don't want to sit there and scroll and check out everything on your website. And your media kit could definitely help ease that burden of them trying to find all the information they need. When a client asks more about your business, you can give them your media kit, and it gives them all the details of everything that is going on with your business, who you are, what you're about. And when you include the rates, they can then easily find and quickly see what your rates are for whatever products or services that you are obviously selling. Okay, then we have photos. So this is not, I'm not talking about photos as your headshot. This is other photos, and this is completely optional. So you could choose to share relevant photos that showcase what your brand is about. So this could be photos of you at other events. So maybe you speaking on stage, or maybe a photo of you in behind the scenes before you're going on the Today Show, or whatever it's going to be. But you can provide photos that really showcase your brand and other things that you have done, so they can really get a feel and a sense for who you are and what you are all about. Okay. And then lastly, I have for you is a portfolio. So again, this really ties in with the potential clients or potential customers that you may be sharing this with. And the portfolio is where you can showcase samples of your best work for the prospective clients or even partners that you are looking to work with your business. So those are the ones that I recommend. Those are some optional ones for you of all the things that you can include in your media kit. So like I mentioned, you are welcome to choose whichever of those that you would like to include in your media kit. The ones that I recommend and strongly encourage that are required, I obviously have those in there, but there's several other ones that you can optionally put in based on the circumstances and the situation and obviously the type of business that you have, okay? So last but not least, I want to just quickly mention and remind you that as you are preparing to send out your media kit, for the love of God, please do not send it out as a mass message that is generic, okay? Or like a mass email that has a generic message. Take your time, do your research, and send a customized email or a letter, depending on whatever you need to do, to an appropriate person and make sure that it's personalized, okay? By doing so, you will stand out and you won't annoy the people that you are reaching out to for partnership and exposure. Okay, so I am super excited to see and hear how this has really helped you. I would love to see your media kit, so definitely let me know if you have a media kit created. You can drop that link here in the comments, and I'd be happy to take a look at those. But last but not least, I want to also invite you to grab my Pitch Perfect template that is going to allow you to be able to help you create a customized template to be able to pitch for partnerships or for exposure. So this is completely fill in the blank. I give you the template. All you have to do is fill in the content that you need for your business that's specific and unique for you, and you will have a customized professional pitch letter. So basically it's your introduction letter that you can utilize for your media kit and utilize for publicity opportunities. So this is inside of my free subscriber tribe resource library. It is completely free. All you have to do is enter your name and email in and you will have access to that. So if that interests you, I will have that down below here for you, and you are welcome to grab that free resource. So thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm so happy that I was able to share this knowledge and wisdom with you, and I really cannot wait to be able to see how this has impacted your business positively and be able to help you create a really awesome media kit that's going to help increase your exposure and help you get more publicity opportunities for your business. So with that said, thank you guys again. I will see you soon, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.